A very good day, dear students. In this video, we shall discuss power series, which is a part of the unit sequence and series from the paper BSc 102 Multivariable Calculus and Linear Algebra first semester for all engineering branches. In the unit sequence and series, we are discussing different types of series, their convergency and divergency, and one of the series is our power series. So now let us discuss what is a power series and what can we say regarding its convergence and divergence. So power series is what in general a series of the form a0 plus a1 x minus x0 plus a2 x minus x0 whole square plus dot dot, in which x0 is a fixed number and a0, a1, a2 dot dot are constants is called a power series. So power series is what? Power series is nothing but a series of this representation. Whenever a series is represented in this form, it is called a power series where x0 is a fixed number and a0, a1, a2 these are constants. Okay. So a simpler notation of power series is this: summation n equal to 0 to infinity a n x to the power n. This is also a power series, and if we put x0 equal to 0. As the variable changes, the terms change and the series may change from a convergent to a divergent one. The interval of convergence of a power series in X is the interval of values such that the series converges for every value of X in the interval and does not converge for all others. If S be a set of values of X for which a power series a0 plus a1x plus a2x square plus a3x cube plus dot dot converges, then the quantity capital R as defined below is called the radius of convergence of the power series. So all this part, it says what? That if we have a power series of this form, then we need to calculate this quantity R, and depending on the value of this quantity R, we can say whether this power series is converging, and if it is converging also, then it converges for which values of X or for what range of X. Okay. And this R is what? This R is called radius of convergence. Now let us see what are the different possible values of R and which they denote. So first is R will be 0 if the series converges for X equal to 0 only. Okay. R is infinity if the series converges for all values of X. R is equal to the exact upper bound of the set of values of S when the series converges for some values of X but not for every value of X. Okay, so it says that there are three possible values of R. First one is 0. If it is 0, that means it converges for only X equal to 0. If it is infinity, then it is converging for all values of X, and if it is equal to the exact upper bound of the set of values of S, then it will converge for some values of X. Okay, then the interval X belongs to the open interval minus, then the interval minus R less than X less than R, that is open interval minus R comma R, is called the interval of convergence. Okay, so R is what? R is the radius of convergence, and minus R comma R open interval is the interval of convergence. For the determination of the interval of convergence of such a series, the ratio test and the root test are useful. So it says what? First of all, if we have a series like this, we know that it is a power series. To check the convergency and divergency of this power series for different values of X, we should calculate capital R. What is capital R? Capital R is radius of convergence. And for calculating this capital R, we can use other tests also that we already know, like the root test, the Cauchy's test, etc. When we will calculate this R, then depending on the value of R, we can say whether the power series is converging or not, and if it is converging, then it is converging for which values of X. Okay. Now, let us come to the next slide. In the next slide, I am considering an example to demonstrate the power series, how to check the convergency of a power series. So we have considered a very simple power series of the form x minus x square by 2 plus x cube by 3 minus dot dot dot. That means what? Here our x naught is 0. We have considered x naught to be equal to 0, and our a naught is here 1, a1 is minus half, a2 is 1 by 3, and dot 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 dot. So here first we need to calculate the value of capital R. For that we have considered the ratio test. Ratio test says what? That you take the nth term and you take the n plus 1th term, take their ratio and see take their ratio and then take the limit and see what is coming. All this we will discuss in the ratio test part. So here first we have used the ratio test, and by using the ratio test we got what? We got that the limiting value of this series is mod x. Now the series will be absolutely convergent if mod x is less than 1. That is, if x lies between minus 1 and 1. Now the ratio test fails when x is equal to 1. So when x is equal to minus 1, the series is this. But the harmonic series inside the bracket, this series, it is an harmonic series. This is divergent. Hence the given series diverges at x equal to minus 1. So when x is equal to 1, the series becomes this, which is convergent. So this series is divergent when x is equal to minus 1. This series is convergent when x is equal to 1. Hence the interval of convergency is minus 1 to 1, where minus 1 is not included because here we got it as divergent and 1 is included. Now while calculating the convergency, we have used this ratio test. So you don't get confused, students. When the concept of ratio test will be clear, all these steps are very simple. It will be totally clear to you. Okay. Similarly, I have taken a second example. You see, this also very simple power series I have taken. Find the interval of convergency of this series. This 1 plus x by 1 factorial plus x square by 2 factorial plus x cube by 3 factorial. This is a standard series only. And here also x naught is equal to 0, and these are our coefficients a naught, a1 dot dot dot. Similarly, here we have used the ratio test, and this ratio test gives what? It gives that this is tending to 0 when n tends to infinity for all real values of x. Thus, the given series is absolutely convergent for every real value of x. Okay. Hence, the interval of convergency will be what? If it is convergent for every real value of x, that means it is convergent for x belonging to the real line R, that is minus infinity less than x less than infinity. So what will be the radius of convergence for this infinite series? The radius of convergence for this infinite series will be real line R. Okay. So you can go through these two questions. These two are very simple power series, and elaborately we have discussed how to test the convergency, how to find the radius of convergency. Okay. Thank you.